Welcome, I'm Dr. Bond. This is a Bond Report, and today our topic is Seegars. Spelled that way, said the way my dad would, and this is the Seegar Story. They won't go that long. This is a story from Charity Hospital, Louisiana, seen from the air here, and it's a big place with a lot of people that come and go. This is when I'm a resident. And here's a more conventional view taken not from the air, but maybe a little. One day in the Charity Hospital clinic, I believe I was a second-year resident, there was somebody smoking in the hallway, and this is when that was just coming out, and there was all this cigar smoke, and you get some patients complaining. And we've got a culture now where I complain, therefore I am. People, this is their way of existing, whereas it was fine all the time before. But somebody smoking a cigar there in the Charity clinic, or cigar smoke something. I don't remember the details. And I've got a lady in my chair, and this is a white lady, kind of gentle seeming to me, really, really old, probably about 25 years younger than I am right now. But I think of her as an old lady, and a thick, kind of old-time Southern accent. People that look at a map and never been there, think that New Orleans has got a Southern accent, and they don't. They've got kind of an urban accent. If you go south, you're in the French people, and what I would say this to you, I will tell you this, that's not a Southern accent. And if you go north, you're in the Peckerwood South, and people start sounding more like you get over into Mississippi, you get over into more northern Louisiana, and you're in the South. And I've got this lady with this, what I would think of as a Civil War accent, thick antebellum Southern accent, and really almost like she's overdoing it. She sounds like a movie or a play with somebody emoting a little more and making it large, more of a Southern accent that you'd have in a stage play than people actually talk with, particularly in New Orleans. You don't hear a lot of Southern accents there. And I'm thinking of A Streetcar Named Desire. Now that's set in New Orleans, and you've got, I think, Stella there. And I'm thinking of the one that Vivian Lee didn't overdo it, but, Blanche Dubois, you've got some summer stock character playing Blanche Dubois, and you've got this over-the-top Southern accent that you're picturing. People a little rusty on their Tennessee Williams will think, now this turned out to be a pleasant, rather stately, nice lady, and I think she just talked like that. And she talked but I remember thinking, so it was a Southern accent. And Blanche Dubois, she happens to pick up on this mild, tempest in a teapot going on with the smoke from this scandalous situation in the Charity Hospital clinic. And, this is a kind of a place where you don't picture people complaining about that kind of a deal. And she thought it was overdone, as did I. We both thought there was too much fuss being made over that. And she told me a little story in her Blanche Dubois overacted summer stock accent that was the way she talked. Well, she was a little girl, and she'd objected, and she said cigar to the cigar smoke that in the house, and she said something to her mama. And mama, she went and told her mama. Mama, she said, straightened her out more or less permanently with cigars. She said, is that what you don't like? Cigars. You get where you love the smell of them cigars, girl, because you are going to be around men, 2 syllables, man. You're going to be around man your entire life. And what you need to understand is that you get where you love the smell of them cigars. That's that. Just love it. And see, they're all well dressed in this thing. That's why you love the smell of them cigars, girl, because where there's cigars, there's money. And she said, that to me smells like money. And that is just a nice little interlude in your day in the rough Charity Hospital clinic. I remember it because it was just so unusual. It's a short reflection on the varied day when you're trying to see 60, 70 patients that morning, or that whole day. That wouldn't be a morning. But yeah, that's the story. Thank you very much. Short Bond Report. Tell your friends, subscribe. Pleasure having you. Thank you very much for watching.